okay?
Yeah.
Hey, I hate the Assassin's Creed franchise, alright?
God damn it.
I have no idea what you're talking. This may or may not be the first mention of Assassin's Creed,
Oh god, I
alright?
forgot because the wacky upload schedule. Oh fuck.
Yeah, alright, so here's the thing. So I've been playing Assassin's Creed Origin for the last week,
Yeah.
alright? I platinumed it, by the way. Platinumed the game 100%.
Oh, really?
Right, here's the
Shit.
thing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look, I'm really dedicated to video games, alright? Whenever I play it, I unironically play it till I
I'm
platinum
not sure
it, alright?
you should do that for like Assassin's Creed though.
I
you
did
know
it,
they
alright?
intentionally pad that shit out, right?
Oh, I know. It was really bad. It was really bad. I didn't enjoy the DLCs.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I was playing Assassin's Creed, alright?
Mm-hmm.
It got to me real badly, to the point where it started affecting my dreams.
Oh, were you dreaming about assassinating people in your dream?
I was dreaming I was in the Assassin's Creed game. I wasn't in an Assassin's Creed world, right?
Mm-hmm.
In my dream, it was literal my dream interpreting of PS4 graphics and controls. Right? Like, I wasn't dreaming I was playing Assassin's Creed. I was dreaming I was actually in the Assassin's Creed video game world. Like, but not like a dreamscape world, right? Like, oh boy, check it out. I'm in Egypt, right? Like, I'm in my dream interpretation. No, I was in the actual dream recreation of the Assassin's Creed Origin video games. Like, everything, like even in my dream, I had the janky controls of walking and animation and everything. Like, I wasn't walking around normally like a normal. I was walking around like PS4 controls. Assassin's Creed.
Oh my god, that's...
It was really bad. Like, for the last 2 weeks, it's been really bad ever since I started playing Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh
right?
my god.
Like in my dream, the worst part is I had fucking quick time events in my dream too. Right? So as Assassin's Creed, when you want to assassinate someone, you press triangle, right?
Yeah, you do.
Right? Like the triangle popped up on screen, right? In my dream interpretation, the triangle pops up as well.
Oh my god, Jesus.
It was pretty bad. I was pretty obsessed with Assassin's Creed Origin, right? It's not like I like Assassin's Creed as a series, right? It's whatever. The series is insane as far as I'm concerned because it makes no fucking sense anymore,
I mean,
right?
you know, aliens. So.
Right? Is it? Oh, fucking! Well, I still don't believe you. That was aliens,
No,
right?
remember,
I don't
that was
believe
the whole
that.
thing where basically, like, Adam and Eve were created from this like alien sentient or like alien race.
I knew there was an ancient civilization in Assassin's Creed, but was it aliens?
I'm sure it was aliens.
Oh, was it? Jesus Christ! Oh God.
Hold on, let me. Assassin's Creed.
I know the Isu or whatever the fuck they were called. Right, that's what they were called, the ancient civilization. Were they actual aliens?
Oh, they
Let's see,
felt
blah,
like
blah,
it,
blah.
but like.
Let's see. The Isus are ancient and highly advanced species of humanoid beings who are active on Earth before the rise of blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Oh fuck yeah! They created a human world. Yeah, yep. By that point, had been in the decade led by two hybrids, Adam and Eve, from their gods. Okay, fuck God. Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
God, the lore of Assassin's Creed makes no goddamn fucking sense.
Like,
if
honestly,
anything.
it's just like it could have worked with just the assassins and the Templars. It didn't need this whole ancient advanced civilization to be the backbone of it. Like it was unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't need it at all. It just took away from the whole history and then like the fucking like it's just a whole lot of unneeded bullshit, honestly. But that's my thing.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's. Let's see, mention only. Oh fuck! These characters stop appearing for fucking Adam and Eve.
Yeah, because
they appear like 3 years and they just fuck up.
No one liked the plot, so that's why.
But so anyway, for the last 2 weeks, my dreams were literally Assassin's Creed Origin based dreams. Like, but it wasn't actually dreaming that I was in Assassin's Creed ancient. Like, I wasn't dreaming that I was a fucking assassin in Assassin's Creed Origin world. No, I was dreaming I was playing the game in I was playing the actual game in my dreams because I was so fucking obsessed with platinuming this game. Right? Like, God, I want to get this shit done, right? So in my dream, I was legitimately dreaming I was playing the game, going around trophy hunting for all that shit.
Oh my god! I think you just should have stopped and took a break or something.
It was really bad. It was really bad. Hey, it doesn't matter. I platinumed the game. I platinumed the 3 DLCs and everything. It's done. I never have to touch Assassin's Creed Origins again.
Well, I mean, you heard of Valhalla, right?
Oh, what? I mean, I'm not interested enough in Valhalla. I mean, I skipped Syndicate. I skipped Black Flag. Like, the only Assassin's Creed game I technically have played is the Ezio trilogy and Origins.
Well, I mean, I don't say this because Valhalla is made by the Origin team.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
like I'm not like a super assassin. Like, I haven't gone through and played every single Assassin's Creed game. Like, I haven't played Syndicate, Rebels, Black Flag. God, I forgot that was the year when there was 2 fucking Assassin's Creed games that came out.
Oh, was Black?
Jesus
was
Christ,
that the Black Flag when the two games came out?
Yeah, that was the year when Assassin's Creed got really oversaturated. I mean, it was really
it's
bad.
It's still technically oversaturated because they're trying to do they're not doing it like that, but it's in a similar format where they're doing the whole, oh yeah, we're gonna do it like Call of Duty, where we have one team work on a game for this release, and then another team to release this kind for Assassin's Creed. Because that's why, because the thing is, you have Odyssey, which is made by one team, and then you get Origins, which was made by another. Right? It went Origins, it went the Origins team, then there was another team for Odyssey, then came Valhalla, and the Origin team was
but those were yearly. But there was a break in between those releases, right?
But
Black Flag and Rebels were within like the same year, which was insane.
Yeah, I think that's when they were trying to do it, but then they're like, yeah, it's not gonna work, and then that's why. Yeah,
that's when they were too busy trying to capitalize, and then people were starting from Assassin's Creed, like, ooh boy, I don't like all of this. But yeah, I haven't played I've only played 5 Assassin's Creed games. The 3 game in the Ezio trilogy, The Ezio trilogy comes with the fucking PS Vita Assassin's Creed game.
Oh.
Actually, no, hold on. No, I'm sorry. No, I played the Ezio trilogy. Assassin's Creed 3.
Because
Assassin's Creed 3, where it was the Revolutionary War. And then that's the one that came with the Assassin's Creed Vita game that no one cared about and people forgot existed. And then Origins, technically I've only played 6 Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, so that.
But the worst part is, I like those other games. As far as I remember, I didn't have Assassin's Creed base stream when I was playing those games.
I mean, did you platinum those too?
Yeah, I did. I platinumed. Look, I platinum every single PS4 game I play. I don't stop. I don't care how long it takes for me to. I am 100% committed to platinuming a PS4 game.
I mean, from what I'm hearing, I don't doubt it, but I'm surprised at the fact that you didn't dream about the games beforehand, but you do now for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. When I was playing the other Assassin's Creed, I didn't obsess over the MSR for some reason. But for Origin, I was really into it.
Mm-hmm.
I was really into it to the point where I got into my dream, Also, it doesn't have that. Actually, Origin is actually really fucking annoying as fuck to platinum. Because one of the trophy requires you to do everything on the map, right? Mm-hmm. But there's no in-game counter. There's no fucking way for you to tell you what you're doing.
Really?
Right? Because in Assassin's Creed,
oh my God.
In the Ezio trilogy, and in Assassin's Creed 3, right? There was an in-game counter, right? So let's say you have to find 15 feathers or some shit, right? On the in-game map, it'll tell you, hey, you got 12 out of 15 feathers. Go, right?
Uh-huh.
Right? But in Assassin's Creed Origin, it doesn't tell you shit. It's just maybe you killed all the Roman soldiers. Maybe you have not, right? So it was really bad when I was trying to platinum this game for one of the trophies. It was really annoying to the point where I had to look up a YouTube video and looked up a map where they actually went through every region's piece by piece to make sure that you got every single bit.
Oh my God.
It was actually because there was no in-game counters, right? Also, I hate how they changed the UI in Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Ezio trilogy all the way up until 3 was pretty much using the same UI scheme, but then they fucking changed it with Origins. I don't know if they changed it with Syndicate or Black Flag or Rebels because no one cares about those games, right?
Yeah.
But fucking God, the UI system is in Origin was so fucking annoying.
Oh my God. I mean, yeah, it's changed for a while. Yeah, it's especially it's annoying in Valhalla as well. It's
oh
yeah,
is
it is. I hate it so much.
Did they change the UI system in Valhalla as well?
Yeah, it's when I was playing, I'm oh, this is not how I remember it. Yeah, they changed it.
Literally all the way up from Assassin's Creed Ezio trilogy up until 3, it was pretty much the same UI color scheme. Right? Because I'm pretty well. Those were all developed with I want to say an original team. That was the main team. That's where they can't just get the. But I guess Origin was worked on a completely different team. And it was it just didn't fucking take anything from the original. So I was really annoyed.
Yeah.
With that. Yeah. Also really annoyed about how there's no fucking dual blades, no two hidden blades in Assassin's Creed Origin.
We just went over this in the other.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You do know. Hey, look, you're mentioning it right now.
I don't. Look, maybe you should chill and go on a jungle cruise.
I don't like that this is how we segue. I hate these segues now. You realize, right? These are the bane of my existence. I don't like these segues. I wish they would stop.
Look, you're the one that wanted segues in these
videos,
alright?
How else are we going to get back into talking about what we're supposed to be talking about with these recordings? Oh my god.
Hey, I like this movie. This movie was fun.
It was hella fun.
Alright.
God.
Alright, this movie was fun. It brought back a what it got me thinking about how there's no more action movies like these anymore.
Yeah, there's no old school.
Right, there's no Pirates of the Caribbean, Raiders of style of action movies anymore.
Mm-hmm. But then they brought it back.
Right, afterward, I was legitimately thinking about when was the last fun action movie I watched prior to this, right?
That had the same Indiana Jones feel to it.
Yeah, that has this whole Pirates of the Caribbean, Indiana Jones vibe to this, right? I legitimately could not remember what was it, Swashbuckler?
Honestly, I want to say
this wasn't a Swashbuckler movie. Mm-hmm. It had the same flow and energy of a Swashbuckler movie, right?
I want to say it's actually been since Pirates that we've had a movie like that.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah, and I was saying wow, this was action, and I really enjoyed this movie. I didn't care one shit for the plot was nonsensical, kind of insane.
I mean, it's I mean, hold on, before we get into that though, okay? Because I forgot we had to do the thing.
Oh, that's right.
So, as per usual, so the audience can follow, I shall read to you the plot synopsis for Jungle Cruise, the movie, that is provided to us by the Wikipedia article. Okay, that's provided on Wikipedia. So, I'm going to go ahead and start reading on that right now. So,
okay.
In 1556, and I don't remember how to pronounce this last name, so I'm sorry. Don Aguirre leads Spanish conquistadors to South America to search for the Tears of the Moon, a mythical tree whose flowers cure illness, heal injuries, and lift curses. After most conquistadors die, the Puca Michuna or Mikuna. I don't remember. I don't remember how to pronounce this for the life of me, so I'm sorry. Tribe heals the survivors with the tree's flowers. The tribal chief refuses to reveal the tree's location, so Aguirre stabs him and burns the village. Dying chief curses the conquistadors, making them immortal and unable to leave sight of the Amazon River. The jungle recaptures anyone attempting to escape. And so, in 1916 London, Dr. Liddy Houghton's, or I believe that's pronounced, God, these names, Tears of the Moon research is presented by her brother MacGregor to the Royal Society, claiming that the tree's flowers could revolutionize medicine and aid the British war effort. This is said World War I, right?
Yeah.
It's either World War I or World War II.
Yeah.
And so the Houghton's request access to her.
Well, it was 1960. So I'm pretty sure that's World War One.
I wasn't paying attention to the years. I might not know
a lot of things, all right?
Okay.
But at least I know my World War history,
look,
all right?
I completely forgot it was 1916. Okay, it's weird. Okay. Anyway, the Houghton's request access to a recently acquired arrowhead artifact. Lily believes it and an old Amazon map are the key to finding the tree. But the society denies the request, believing the tree is a myth and female scientists are inferior. So Lily steals the arrowhead, narrowly evading Prince Joachim, that's the closest I would think. Joachim, who knows? An ambitious German royal who also seeking the tree. So, arriving in Brazil, Lily and MacGregor need a boat and a guide to take them down the Amazon. They hire Frank Wolf, a steamboat skipper who offers cut-rate jungle cruises embellished with fake dangers and corny puns. Frank initially declines, saying the trip is too dangerous, but he reconsiders upon seeing the arrowhead. Frank steals back his repossessed boat engine, and the trio depart after escaping Joaquin, who pursues them in a German submarine. I swear I'm saying that wrong. That's not his name. In Frank's cabin, Lily notices photos and sketches of modern inventions, as well as maps, drawings, and research on the tiers of the moon. She accuses Frank of seeking the tree, though he insists he gave up long ago. A cannibal tribe captures the group, but they are one of Frank's faux dangers that he was unable to cancel in time. Lily is angry and doubts Frank's honesty. The tribal leader translates the arrowhead's symbols, revealing the tree's location and that it only blooms under a blood moon. Meanwhile, Joaquin, again, I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong, locates the conquistadors petrified inside a cave and partially awakens them. If they agree to retrieve the arrowhead, he will divert river water to free them and lift the curse. The Spaniards attack the tribe and fatally stab Frank. Lily escapes with the arrowhead, and as soon as she crosses the curse's boundary, vines capture the pursuing Spaniards, dragging them back into the jungle. To Houghton's shock, a fully revived Frank is found the next morning. Frank reveals he is one of the cursed conquistadors who were once on a noble expedition to save Aguirre's gravely ill daughter. When the Spaniards attacked the village, Frank defended the tribe. After years of fighting, he trapped the other conquistadors away from the river where they turned to stone, then spent centuries unsuccessfully searching for the tree. Lily and Frank continue to a waterfall where they discover and raise a submerged temple. Meanwhile, Joaquin has captured McGregor, forcing him to reveal Lily's location. Frank, Lily, McGregor, the Germans, and the Spaniards all converge in the temple that houses the tree. It is discovered the arrowhead is actually a heart-shaped locket containing a gemstone. After placing the gem and locket into the trunk, the dormant tree blooms under the blood moon. As a fight ensues, Lily recovers one flower. The Germans drown, Joaquin is crushed to death, and Frank crashes his boat to block the river, turning himself and the Spaniards into stone. Lily, realizing her true feelings for Frank, sacrifices the flower to lift his curse and restore his mortality. Frank, who wanted to end his life, decides he will continue living to be with Lily. The moon's last beam blooms a single flower, allowing Lily's research to proceed. Upon their successful return to England, the Royal Society offers Lily full membership, which she rejects. Lily shows Frank all of London and teaches him to drive an automobile. And that's the end of the synopsis. Okay, so.
Hey, Will, I like how this is Disney's first movie with an LGBT character, alright? I'm really glad they finally went out their way to finally introduce their first ever LGBT character. How brave and stunning of them for them to finally do this, alright?
I swear to God, that's going to be like a constant thing where they always...
Oh no, it is 100% a constant. Their words are gonna fucking use this as a words I'm working to give in the futures from now on. No, here's the thing. This is their first movie that features an LGBT coming out. That is actually how they presented it.
Oh my God, really?
So we add another movie that had its first LGBT character in the open. This is his first one that features LGBT characters coming out.
Oh my God, that's really how they're portraying that, huh?
It's unironically really bad.
God, I swear to God, man. It's just like they always pander to that group because they're like, "Oh, we want your money."
Look, I can't wait for the first LGBT character that in a Disney movie. That is my exciting part of every Disney movie from now on. What will be their first LGBT character that does X? All right.
Oh my God. So we had one they had the first LGBTQ character, right? They had their first LGBTQ character, like making out on screen. They had their first one coming out. So what's the next one?
Oh, I don't know. It's like Russian roulette at this point to see. Maybe they'll have their first LGBT character that's a sidekick. Oh wait, no, they already had that. I forgot. They already had a that was.
Wait, I'm trying to remember when this happened.
Oh, it was what's his name from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh fuck! I forgot about the remakes. Oh my God! Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that too. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, honestly. Oh Jesus. I mean, yeah. I don't count the remakes though. They're all whatever.
No, I mean, not according to Disney when they count it when they can use it as their fucking marketing game with their first LGBT character. All right.
I mean, sure, they can go ahead and say that, but it doesn't make it, especially true.
No, what it's true that William, they're technically
Oh my
correct.
God. It's just like they always say it, but they're so easy to edit out of a film because they want China's goddamn money.
Hey, look, hey, don't argue with Disney. Look, the only person that can argue with Disney lawyer is Scarlett Johansson's lawyers, all right? Because she can afford real lawyers, all right? Unlike the rest of us who can't even who can barely afford to live.
Yeah, we'll let her effect change into
Yeah.
the world. We don't need to worry about that.
Hey, look, we'll let Scarlett Johansson, the first Asian American woman to defeat Disney,
God,
all right?
Yeah. Fucking forgot about fucking Ghost in the Shell.
Hey, look, we'll leave it to Scarlett Johansson, the first. What has she else said she's done? It was just that, right? I think she's.
I don't know, man. I guess. Yeah.
Boy, that movie was really fucking bad.
Oh God, yeah, it was.
We should talk about that at Aloha at some point.
Aloha. What is that?
That's the movie with, I wanna say, Emma Stone. It doesn't help that there's 3 actresses named Emma that they're all around the same age range.
Okay.
It stars one of the Emmas where she plays an Asian American Hawaiian character.
2015. Okay. Emma Stone.
I think Matthew McConaughey's in that movie.
It's starring Bradley Cooper, Emma Stone, Rachel McAdams, Bill Murray, John Krasinski.
Yeah, like was it? I think like Emma Stone's character was like an Asian American Pacific Islander character, and that was her thing.
Okay.
Oh, once again, really bad. It turns out whitewashing exists, William.
Yeah, I was looking at the film. I'm looking at the Wikipedia page for Aloha, and I see whitewashing controversy.
And it turns out America and Hollywood production might be racist.
Oh my God.
Who would have thought?
Oh my God. Jesus fuck, dude.
Hey, maybe Disney next first LG should be a character that isn't white. The first LGBT character that isn't whitewashed.
Oh God. Yeah. Oh my God. Still nation she regarded letting self be miscast and acknowledged whitewashing as a widespread issue in Hollywood. Nevertheless, she echoed Crow's defense of her casting. Oh, okay. Oh, this is gonna be a thing, isn't it? Oh my God.
Anyway, back to our Jungle Cruise. Hey, this plot is god awful, but the movie is fun.
Oh God, I mean, the thing is, the plot's like it's simple enough to follow, and that's all it really needs to do. Because the thing is, with this with what you're here for with this when it comes to this movie like Jungle Cruise, is the set pieces, honestly, and the way they could just like have fun with them. Because the whole segment when fucking Emily Blunt, right? Yeah. Emily Blunt's character, okay, so I know she was Lily, and there was McGregor, right, her brother.
Yeah.
Who they're both looking for a boat, and then basically you get like they're on a boat, but it's because you get that classic. Oh yeah, you know the main characters are being chased or either being kidnapped or whatever, right? And then it's just you what the fun of that is basically seeing the characters kind of escape, and you're a part of that adventure, right? And then they're on the boat, and then they're driving around, like they crash into buildings and things are falling down. It feels like, because the thing is, and I know this is probably intentional. I haven't been on the ride myself, so I cannot say, but it feels like it's something that you would see on a Disneyland ride, you know.
I mean, yeah, it is based on one of the Disney rides.
Yeah,
so.
But it's like seeing that and having fun, like having that kind of fun with like the action set piece. It's so old school, but it's so good, you know. And it's just really fun action to have, and it's just a fun adventure that you see where you're like the characters here are very easily likable or unlikable depending on who's who, right? Like Lily and Frank, you know, basically Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson, right? They're very charismatic leads, and they really bounce off each other really well. They very much carry this film, right? And so it's like, and they make watching the action scenes fun, especially like Dwayne Johnson. Whenever like he's like, they always exaggerate his strength, and it's always fun to watch how they do it. Because like you literally have him like there was like a jail cell, right, and it's made out of wooden bars, and so you see Dwayne Johnson just basically smash through, right, and it's just like he like the door shatters into goddamn million pieces. It's just fucking amazing to watch, and it's just like it's fun watching them like escape and play around and like try to escape from the villains, and it's also fun like watching Dwayne and Emily banter off of each other whenever like something's happening, because like like you have Dwayne Johnson basically saying, "Hey, you should probably not do that," but then you'll get Lily who basically does it, and then it's just fun. Like, and she does it, and it's great until something like just goes wrong for her, and then she just like she falls through a roof because Dwayne's like, "Yeah, don't go on the roofs," and then she's like, "Nope, I'm going on the roofs," and then she falls through a roof. It's like, I told you not to go through the roofs, and it's fucking great. Like, I just fucking love the energy of this movie. You know, it feels very much like the old action films, like of Indiana Jones, or like the swashbuckling films, like with the amazing action set pieces that you get in like Pirates of the Caribbean. Because in Pirates, while a lot of it's not like the ride, a lot of it kind of plays homage to it, right? And so whenever it feels like a ride, it feels like an adventure that you're joining the characters on, and that's what this film does really well too, right? The story is all right. The thing is, it's simple and it works well enough, because all you really know is like there's a tree of life and they're trying to get it, and they're trying like Lily's basically like an altruist who's trying to help the world, right? And that's all you really need from her, and it works fine. And there's not a lot of complexity to these characters. They're rather simple, like I would say like 2-dimensional characters, right? But that's the thing is, they don't need to be complex for this kind of movie. This movie is very much aware of it, and it knows you're here for the fun of the ride, right? Because you're here to experience it and to just have fun with it, right? It's made very apparent by the comedy of the movie, right? Because you get a lot more physical comedy here too. Like whenever like someone's trying to escape or they're having a fight, something will go wrong or something will happen. Like, I remember distinctly a scene where Dwayne Johnson's like Frank, right? Who he's fighting these two other dudes, and he forces their hands down on onto what's the word I'm looking for? He forces them onto like a burner, like for a stove, right? And he puts his hand on there too, and they both yell out in pain. It's like, okay, sure, you know, that kind of thing. It's just one of those silly things where it's just like, yeah, they're like, it's a lot of physical like action comedy. It's not quite Jackie Chan level, but you know, it's reaching that kind of level of humor, you know, and it's very good. You get fucking Joaquin. I swear to God, I'm pronouncing his name wrong. But the prince, I'll just call him, right? You get the prince, German royal, right? Who basically, he's just basically the bad guy, you know? Like, he has some admiration for, like, the characters that he's up against, but he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you, okay? Just give me what I fucking want, you know? And it's just like, he's trying to win the war and stuff. He's basically the Nazi without being a Nazi, you know? So, again, that's why it kind of also reminds me of Indiana Jones, because Indiana Jones had a thing about Nazis, you know, because they were the bad guys. So there was that. You get the Conquistadors, you get Frank. Like, the Conquistadors kind of serve as the pirates in this film, right? But they're not a main focus, because they're just part of it, but they're not the main villain, because there's a lot of villains here, really. Because there's Conquistadors and the Germans. But again, the villains are very much one-dimensional anyway. But the thing is, that's kind of the point too. So it's like they're easy enough to hate, and they're easy enough to root against, because you want to root for the heroes, which you basically want to do, right? Because again, they're very charismatic leads and such too. The story is like, again, not complex. It's just them trying to get a goddamn flower, right? And so don't look for anything complex. Have fun with the movie, and honestly, it's a good popcorn flick. You know, it's one that you like. Go with your family or go without. You're gonna have a good time otherwise. You know.
Yeah. Hey, if you're listening, go with your family to a movie theater right now. All right, just go to it right now.
My God.
You know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's William saying that, not me.
Hey, okay, look, not gonna lie, I did go to the movie theater for this, but because there's like the whole pandemic thing, I think if you can go to a movie theater, I think you should. As long as wow, that was really loud. As long as
I heard that.
I need to work on those S's. You know how S's happen when you say them. There's just sometimes you whistle them, sometimes you don't.
What the fuck else is in theaters right now?
Oh, Green Knight was. I saw the Green Knight in theaters. It was really.
Oh, what the fuck? Green Knight's not even in theaters.
It was in theaters. I saw it when it was in theaters.
Oh, is it only a limited time? That's annoying.
Yeah. Oh, you can watch it. They're gonna. Okay, just for your information only. I don't know if you want to cut this out or not.
Yeah, they're gonna release it on demand for like 1 day or some shit. I know that.
So if you want, you can watch it on there. You know, or you can wait. You know, because once it gets online, you know it's gonna be. You know it's gonna stay there.
That's annoying.
No.
Oh, let's see. What can I get? I can get a $10 off Voodoo promo code when I buy $20 of participating pizza at Walmart.
Oh,
that's good to know. I'm on Fandango right now, trying to see where can I go to watch the Green Knight.
Oh, I don't think the Green Knight's available anymore in theaters. Maybe.
Oh, that's really annoying.
Let's
see. On demand. Okay, there's a lot of movies on the. Oh, no, I'm checking right now. Not in theaters.
Yeah. I guess I caught it on the last day.
The Night House. What the fuck is this? I didn't even heard of this.
The Night House?
What the fuck is the Night House?
What's that? What is it?
I don't know.
Anyway,
it comes out this Friday.
Who's it by?
Is there a Wikipedia? It's a psychological horror film based on original screenplay.
I just realized Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is coming out soon.
Oh yeah. Boy, I can't wait to talk about that movie.
Oh my god. Wait. Are we doing a review on that? I don't mind because.
I don't know. Probably might as well. Look. We have to record a lot of movies.
Yeah, that's
all right?
true.
We got a lot of movies. We're a movie channel. Right. We gotta talk about whatever. As the clear demographic shows and the analytics, we're a movie channel. All right. Where we talk about our movies and everything.
Oh my god. But
right? Because I think it's the thing about we don't insert political commentaries into this video. All right.
Yeah. That's the other videos. If everybody cares to watch.
Yeah. I don't know what other videos. There is no timeline of videos where we just insert political commentary about the current state of the United States effort in Afghanistan or anything like that. We don't talk about that.
I'm starting to think the political commentary we put in those is just us venting. Honestly, at this point, it's just us venting.
Have you listened to what Tarika said? Right? Is it venting?
Oh well, there are jokes, but then there are some times where it's just like, oh yeah, but it's secretly a vent, and it's like, man, it's a weird time to acknowledge it right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's whatever. It's fine.
Hey, what the fuck happened to the daughter in this movie?
The daughter?
Did she die or what?
Oh no, she's totally dead, dude.
Okay.
If we're talking about the daughter
Dawn
in the past,
Aquila,
right? Yeah, she's dead.
Aguirre?
Wow, I don't remember how to pronounce his name for some reason. Aguirre or some shit like that, right?
Aguirre, alright.
His daughter's dead. She's gone.
Okay.
Fucking died.
Okay, I was trying to figure out what the fuck happened to the daughter. Yeah. Alright, so I like this movie. This movie was fun. I didn't care for it. The story was really fucking not that interesting. It didn't make sense in a lot of ways if you think about it. I don't understand why the soldiers turned to stone, if anything, because it made no sense.
Well, the thing is, I know why, because they do explain that, sort of. Because the thing is...
why did they turn... Because I know they were cursed by the river.
Cursed to remain by the river and to never leave the area, right? To suffer for that. Thing is, though, they at some point they've basically died a long time, and if they don't return to the river, they essentially dry out into husks, right?
Is that what it is?
That's essentially what it is.
I was weird because what I thought was Frank trapped them in a hole that's that's like 2 inches away from where the magic border is, and they couldn't get back, and that was it. But even then, I was very confused because they made it clear that the river, the curse, will always forcibly attempt to grab them, right? So it made no sense for them to just all of a sudden be stuck in a wall in like this underground
you
cave.
mean like, oh well, why didn't the vines just go down the hole and drag them out of the hole and into the river?
Yeah, or push them through like the earth just to get them back, because we saw that these vines are incredibly violent, and they're like, oh, we're grabbing you, we're getting you back into the forest, right? They're like, you can grab onto Eddie, but we're gonna push you, and it shows that the vines can move through ground. And everything.
I mean, I think in that instance of some of the plot devices, or like of how like where it's like, why didn't it just do that? I think in terms of that, while it doesn't make sense, I think it's acceptable to just kind of accept. It's I'm willing to accept it only because it's more entertaining otherwise, right?
I mean, like, I was fine, right? But it didn't make sense. It didn't make a lot of sense for me when I was running, because I was really confused with the whole fucking cursed soldier. Like, I understand it was cursed soldier that was chilling around, like, yo, what's up with the cursed soldier, right? But I didn't understand why they were hidden in the cave or something, right? It made no sense if you think about it, why these cursed soldier was there, even though they were supposed to always be nearby the river.
Yeah.
If anything.
Yeah, honestly.
In fact, I would have liked it more if there was more stupid and make them like vampires or some shit. Right.
Honestly, yeah. Like, so, if only to give them a reason for them to just not.
Or, I mean, not like werewolves. Like werewolves. There we go. Werewolves. There we go. That's a better analogy than that.
I think, werewolves or whatever. I mean, either way, they only come out during a certain time.
Like they die in the day and at night they come back to life or something.
Honestly, I would have probably dug that explanation a lot better. Yeah,
I was just legitimately confused about why they turned to stone.
Like,
all
I feel like
it made no.
I feel like like going off your thing, because I do agree with you a lot. I feel like it would have been a lot better if the reason why he wanted them to stay on the river was also because while it's dangerous at night, it's also because they can't approach the river because the river water is their weakness or whatever.
Yeah. Also, it made no sense for when each of the 4 soldiers all of a sudden became Mega Man bosses, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not explained why. Also, by the way, the effects on whoever the honeycomb soldier, fucking horrifying as hell.
It's really,
Jesus Christ.
it's horrifying, but it's like...
Because there's an actual phobia based on that, it's called...
Trypophobia or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, like, so, God, that shit was horrifying. Yeah. Like, I don't have that phobia, right? Right, but I was thinking about, boy, who probably has tryphobia, trifecta, whatever the fuck this is called, it's probably on
Honestly,
it. Yeah,
the thing is, part of me wants to show this to Joseph because he has that phobia, and I want to see his reaction to it so bad.
Oh, has he not seen Jungle Cruise?
No, not yet. I've been meaning to get him to watch it, but it's just like...
tell him to watch Jungle, but don't tell him. But don't tell him there's a fucking character and then just wait for his... But yeah, like, that's the one thing I was really confused about is why the soldiers all of a sudden became Mega Man bosses, right? It made no sense for them to become Mega Man bosses.
Yeah, I know.
It's like real weird. I get they were cursed, but they were only cursed by the river. Right, I would have liked it more or something if their curse was related to them. Right, like this is a sin they had to. Like, I don't know, like maybe the one of the soldiers killed a bunch of snake or some shit. Another soldier didn't respect nature.
Honestly,
another soldier just.
Like the thing is, the thing is with the snake, I think because it would have totally been within characters like, oh yeah, he's made out of snakes because he's a liar and a betrayer, because he did betray the people who
made
helped
these thieves like have the thieves that these cursed soldier was relate to that, because it made no like they're just there to look cool, right? Which I was fine with, right? But in the end, I was like thinking about, wait, why the fuck is this guy a bee, has like honey whatever, and this guy is full of snake, right? Like, it made no sense for these characters.
Yeah.
For the Right? Especially if you think about it, since Frank is also a cursed conquistador, who's also, in fact, that he doesn't have any
he doesn't have any transformations or any weird, like, facial, like...
Yeah, like, he doesn't have any weird gimmicks like them.
He's just kind of immortal.
Yeah, which made no sense in the long run.
I felt like it would have been a lot better if it was, like... If they made it so that, like he was, like, the guardian or something to make sure that nobody else gets hurt by them, or he's, like... Because he was a conquistador, I feel like he should have been, like... Everyone else was cursed to look horrific, and, you know, to match their personalities.
Yeah, like have the curses be a reflection of these characters, right?
It would have been a lot better. But again, this is more like a hindsight thing. And I like and other even
Yeah, I'm definitely looking way too deep into
yeah,
this,
but like
right?
the thing is that like the movie could have really like from our observations, the movie really could have benefited from those. But like otherwise, it's just but for what we have, I'm fine with it because I like the movie regardless.
Yeah, I mean, I still enjoyed the movie. The movie was still fun, but like from like a storytelling, like no majority of the stuff, I think unironically does not make sense
Yeah.
if you actually go around thinking about it.
Yeah, but that's the thing with this kind of movie, you just shut your brain off. And like again, if you look deeper into it, there are problems with this movie. Like there's like of the flaws of this movie, I think it's a lot of like the energy is fine, but a lot of the pacing and editing kind of just goes against that, especially in the beginning because they move really fast. Because you can tell they really want to get to the adventure part because that's when they start slowing down and letting you enjoy the movie, right? So that's like. So the beginning doesn't exactly lend itself well to the movie because like when I was watching it and watching how the editing was being done, I was really worried that the movie was just gonna suck, right? Because like usually when you get editing like that, you basically get Mulan, you know, or, like live action Mulan, or like or any other movies that had like very fast trouble with their pacing and stuff. And here though, it's made clear that they just really wanted to rush the beginning so we can get to the fun action like sequences.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Like the beginning bit was actually kind of fun.
Oh yeah.
Well, hold on. The beginning bit with Dwayne Johnson was fun. The beginning bit with else was kind of slow and
was like the music
wasn't that
stuff.
interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fun. Like the Dwayne Johnson scene at the beginning when he was taking the person on the actual this is the actual Disney Jungle Cruise ride, right? Like the actual ride itself, right? Like if you were to go to the actual, this is actually what happens on that ride, right? With this type of stuff.
Yeah, again, I can't say, but I'm assuming you've been.
Yeah, it's like. Well, I haven't been, but I'm well versed in theme park knowledge because I watch a lot of theme park videos where they talk about theme parks and everything. But this opening bit is pretty much like it's like a poke and fun cheat. It's like a
tongue-in-cheek type of thing, right?
Yeah, tongue-in-cheek fun of like the actual ride, like the events that happens on this ride. Technically, is what actually happens on the actual, which I actually thought was pretty fun and great. Right, like they're making fun of the actual ride itself within the movie based on the ride.
Yeah, that's also
Dwayne characters in this was just the best fucking part.
Oh, Dwayne's character.
Take that, rich white people. He showed them.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, for like in terms of it being like a feminist movie, I think this is probably one of the better ones. You know, if only because I'm like, they don't. It doesn't feel like it's a pandering type of thing. Like, I think it's a lot of problems with, like, movies when they want a strong female lead. They kind of don't get it, especially, like, with, the best example I can come up with is Rey. If only because, like, I like Rey's character. They just didn't do her character justice, you know? And so it's very poorly handled. And here it's just, like, and I think a lot of it is just the chemistry that Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson can bring off of each other. But, like, her being like the strong lead character is actually someone like this one I like a lot better, you know, because it's like she has like she's very self-assured and basically she knows what she's about and she basically goes about doing it, but she makes mistakes along the way. But like again, it also helps with the tone and the comedic feel of the movie. It's just like, yeah, okay, yeah, I made a mistake, but let's keep going, right? And it's just like. Yeah. It doesn't. The fact that it doesn't take itself too seriously is probably why it helps a lot more. But you know, them sticking it to all those old rich white dudes is also like, it's like it didn't like. Typically, whenever I'm watching a movie that's kind of like that, it's like, oh, okay, whatever, right? But here, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, fuck you, guy. You know, that kind of thing. Which is...
Oh, cool. Pineapples.
You got pineapples? Nice.
Hey, don't worry about me. I may or may not be eating pineapples in the background.
I mean, all I'm saying is basically, this does a lot better, but I think it's just because it's not making it a focus, and it's not really putting it in your face.
Is it pineapple?
It's just her character, and that's basically it, you know? But,
yeah, I like her character. because she knows what her character is.
Yeah.
Right, Emily Blunt's character in this movie is great. It's one of the best. Like, she's actually selfish. Like she doesn't. Right, like she already knows her worth, and even though she is trying to prove her, but she already knows I don't have to prove my worth. I've already know my worth, especially towards the end of it, right? When she gets the invitation, she's like, "Yeah, fuck you guys. Fuck. I don't need your shit."
Yeah, but she was trying to prove herself.
Actually, really great.
Because she was trying to prove herself in the beginning, right? But then along the way, she realizes, oh well, you know what? I don't need anybody else. I know what I'm about, and I'm just gonna go about doing it, right? In my own special way, and it's just like it works really well. It's like this is like if this is like if you wanted a feminist movie or something, I feel like her character or how they went about it in this is probably the best way to go about it.
Yeah, I really like how her character was portrayed. Right?
Because it's a character that you like. It's a character that actually that does struggle through, like, because the thing is, all those action sequences and all of her trying to get to the tree of life is the struggle, you know, and then and it's a struggle, but that she ultimately succeeds in, because she, it's just like you see it and you're with her on it, you know, and so when, like, once we make it to the end, like, she made mistakes along the way, but she was always very, like, kind and, like, very good and altruistic, and basically she's a character you root for, and then it's just like, once you get, like, you see her trying, you're rooting for her, and then she does it, and you're like, yes, you fucking got it, right? And it's just like, and then once it's at the end, it's like, oh yeah, you did all of this, you don't need their approval, you just went through a whole goddamn jungle cruise and for, like, fucking, like,
a jungle cruise, you say?
She went on a whole fucking jungle cruise and basically set
up. Some would say she went on her Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's not at all. But yeah, fuck you, Austin. Fucking bring pirates. But yeah, basically, she struggled through it. She succeeded in her task, and she's like, I was able to do this. I know that I can do this.
Her own Adventure Isles. I swear to God. Some would say.
Right. No, okay, stop. We're done now. Basically.
Stop what?
Okay, look. She basically succeeded. She knows what she's about now, fully, and then and then she's just living the rest of her life with like, Frank.
She's living her life like the enchanted tiki room. Stitch presents Aloha I Kamumo.
Is that an actual thing? What is that?
That's an actual. I don't fucking know. I just went to Disney theme park.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's like it's just like, I really like that they did that. Like, because they typically show strong female lead, but they will basically do what they do and they don't really struggle, and so you're kind of uninvested in the character. But here she does, and she does succeed, and it works a lot better because of it.
Yeah. Right. That's one thing I like about this movie. It's the fact that they show she was on equal. They never, like, that was one thing I hate about like super feminist movies, how they try to make it. It's like how they try to make it so like only one gender is superior than the other. Right. That was one of my biggest problem with
Charlie's Angels,
like stuff like Charlie Angels was or even the Ghostbusters, right? Like, if you want to make a movie about a character who's underdown, try to figure out, hey, why should this character be like, show them, right, without dumbing down the other characters, right?
But show
like in this one they actually respected.
Because like, just to quickly add, because like you have to show that they can give as much as they can take, just like with everybody else, right? And not show that, like, because otherwise it just feels like they're kind of beating down on the other person, and it's just like, it's not fun that way either, But here it's just like, because of the camaraderie and like the way they treat each other, like they're just talking, having a laugh. She's not snobby, is what I think is the best word I can come up with at the moment. She's not snobby. She's basically, she talks like a normal person. It's not a matter of like, she's not like, she knows she's trying to prove herself, but it's not all about that. Like, even though while she's trying to prove herself on this quest, she's having like, she's making, like, she's talking, she's like having fun with other people. You know, she's like you know, it's not just the one thing. You know, and so yeah, again,
Yeah.
2-dimensional, but you know, not quite. You know, it's kind of there.
Yeah.
But yeah, what were you were saying something else too?
No, that's pretty much what I was saying.
Okay. But yeah, it's a real good movie. It's a real good movie. I think it's like a solid.
I enjoyed it. This was a fun movie to watch. I really enjoyed this movie and what it was going for and everything it had.
Right. Like
right?
it's a solid 8 or 7.5 really.
Yeah.
So
this is definitely a movie I would definitely, if the opportunities, I would definitely watch again if it presents itself. Like, yeah, it was a fun movie. I could watch it. Like I said, throughout this movie was an entire adventure. They know what they were doing. This movie was fun and all that stuff, right? It was a real Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, some would say.
Wait, what? That's what? Rise of the... Okay. I don't care anymore. Oh, God.
A real Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid.
Are you still reading the names of the rides? Okay, no. We're done. End it now.
What rides?
End it now.
I was just talking about how Dwayne Johnson was a real big grizzly mountain runaway mine car.
What kind of ride is that? What?
I don't fucking know. This is Disney theme parks, all right? I'm just going with what they were saying.
Oh my God. I don't understand. All right.
You don't understand what?
I don't want to understand.
You don't understand the true adventures that they were having on this jungle cruise.
Oh my God. Okay. No, we're done now. We're ending this. End it now.
We're ending this. All right. Coronavirus is still a thing. Wash our hands. Wear our masks. Take spot. Get your fucking shots.